Yeah. That's Big Boy on the Gomez solo, and a song by Kusum Assemble, led by Ni Tete. Once again, it's Saturday on Anca TV. Agobini Cultural Art. Thank you for your support, and please do me a favor to share the video so that your friends also get a notification. My name is Niamachukwanim. You can always call me Akwele B. Ama. Greetings and welcome all of you to Anca TV on Agobini Cultural Facebook page. And it's another Saturday, and we are here to entertain ourselves, to educate ourselves, to find a way to preserve our heritage culture. What do you know about your culture? What do you know about your traditional dance? What do you know about your costume rights? Alex Kwashi, welcome to my page. Charles, welcome to my page. God bless you. Hoy.
Anca TV, voice for the people. Agobini cultural arts for you. Anca TV show for you. Ghana, a land of diverse cultures. A world of traditional performing arts. Interviews to discover current ideas. Traditional cultural voices from around the world. Talk live. Discussion. Passion, cultural emancipation. Anca TV show, voice for the people.
Yes! This Akwelebi Ama. You can also call me Ni Amatukwanim. I just want to welcome all of you once again on Anca TV. Please do me a favor to share the video and put a comment. And as you know, every Wednesday is Lasso, every Saturday is normal interview. But today I have no someone to interview. But I want to put some question out there for us all to really think about it. What do you know about your culture? Mini ule okusun ni femomi. That's the question I want us to think about it. Last week I said, what makes you a Ghanaian or an African? But today what I'm asking you that, What do you know about your tradition? Mini uleye okusufe womi. What do you know about your tradition? So, if you are out there and you don't know much about your tradition, it is about time for you to find a time to do your research and know about your tradition, because your root is your root. Today we are living in the modern world whereby we think some of our traditional customs are not really right, or they are evil, or they are bad. But Ali, I'm telling you, the more deeper you go, or the more you do your research, the more you understand how important as human being to know your tradition. I said the more deeper you go in life, you realize that your tradition, or the way our forefathers put some things there for us to really protect us, is really important. And most of the time we don't really know about these things, and it really bothers us, because you get a chance to visit a family house, and sometimes you sit there and you have nothing of what they are doing. Or even sometimes you get a chance to visit your own elder house, and everything they are doing there, you have no idea. I'm just encourage each and everyone. It's about time that your grandfather, your grandmother, or your uncle who is over 70 years, please find time and ask them questions so that you know about yourself. When the Benin be a large wo, you're willing to walashinem, because when now they can wabi when you make a watch maker, one knee maker, what cancel bejano to Nasani Wally. Baby, I feel like I can imagine be fair. Here, she got ote chuase. Allo ote o say to me. Allo ote o ote moe. Allo ote o bomb in the call casini o nage nibi pinas on your casi as mochue. In Africa, there are a lot of houses. There's some certain food that is supposed not to eat. And most of the time, we don't ask the reason why we are not supposed to eat that particular food. Or there are some houses in Africa or in Ghana, you are not supposed to eat some animals. And yet, we have not really found out why we are not supposed to eat that particular animal. Everything that our forefathers did, or everything that they have told us, there's a meaning and the reason why we are not supposed to do that. But do we know the meaning? Why? And why are we not asking the meaning? Because we think it's not necessary for us to know. But I'm telling you, all of them are necessary for us to know, because that will really guide you. Because one of the things that you have to think that you came through somebody on this planet, and the one that you came through him, he or she also came through somebody. So when you look at you have two family that you belong to, such as your mother's side, such as your father's side. So as human being, you always have two spirits that counter you, that protect you. One from your mother's side, one for the father's side. But what I'm asking is that, have you really found time to do your research, to know about your father's side and your mother's side? What are the things that you're supposed to do, and what are the things that you are not supposed to do? And have you found a time to ask questions why you're supposed to do this and why are you not supposed to do that? Obeda Jesu, welcome to my page. This is very important. So today I'm asking you this simple question: what do you know about your tradition? Sometimes we read books, sometimes we do research on the internet, we get information, but have you really get close to your elders and ask them questions? All that I'm trying to educate you this evening, that try to know yourself, try to know where you are coming from, try to know certain things that they have tried to hide from you as Gan, as an Akan, as an Ewe, as an Nodna. It's very important. If it's some of your proverbs that your forefathers put it out there, do you know how do you know the meaning of those proverbs? What do you know about you yourself? These are very important, and this is something that is taken away from us. I was saying all this, because sometimes I feel very, very pity that our system in Ghana has not really, preserve our culture in a way that we can go to a place whereby we can sit down and read our history, or whereby we can really listen to an audio from our elders. I feel so sad that our culture, our drum and dance has not been really preserved each where. And I keep saying that those things are our story. And last time I was saying that all the songs that we are singing, they are our history, because our forefathers put a lot of secret in the songs, put a lot of secret in the drums. So sometimes the drum that we are playing, do we really understand the rhythm that we are playing out of the drum? And this is something that our system must really educate us, because that's what makes we. No matter how you can do your thing, that's what makes you as a Ghanaian. It's the only thing that makes you as a Ghanaian. Your language and your culture. These two things makes you a Ghanaian. The same refer to you as an African. So each country that you go, their culture really present them as who they are. So if we all understand that our tradition, our language is that what really makes us who we are, so why then we are not taking them serious into our schools category, in the university and everything? We have performing arts in our universities, but I'm saying that when the students finish their education, I mean, is that anywhere that they can work? So these are some of the things I want us to really look at it. It's very, very important. You may not understand what I'm saying today, but I'm telling you tomorrow you will understand. Or when you take your time and I can say, what exactly I am, or what makes me Niamba, and what are my tradition customs? Why I don't know. Even we seen pouring libation in Ghana, like everything we are pouring libation. But sometimes the words that our elders are saying when they are pouring libation, do we really understand it? God jibu ajenu pano bla any favor showing obakeni de kobe ni wohele bukeni nenyo. Do we really understand it, or we just heard our people are saying, and sometimes we can also say, but everything that you does in this planet with awareness, and you really understand what you are saying, it really bring some reflection. It really brings some encouragement. It really brings it gives you some strong elements within you. But if you are saying it without awareness, and you think because you can learn it and say it, then it is become like what? Nothing. What do you know about your culture? I don't want us to go deep, but I want us to have some nice chats. You can also put your comment. Vincent, welcome to my page. You can also put your comment so that we can have this nice communication. And this is Anca TV. There's nowhere you can find on social media that we are talking about this. It's only Anca TV that I will bring this such awareness to you. Know your roots. Go to your others. Ask them a question. Get close to your father. Ask them a question. Let me tell you, there are a lot of people, they don't even know the names they have to give to their children. And they don't care until their wives is pregnant, and when they're about to give the birth, before they will call, oh, uncle or grandfather, my wife, she's pregnant. If she give name to a baby boy, what name should I have to give him? And when she give birth to a baby girl, what name should I have to give to her? No, but these are some of the things. Before you are 18, 19, 20 years, you should have known all the names that you're supposed to give to your children. Not just name and the meaning, and the reason why you need to name your child that name. It's very important. So I'm pleading with you that please, if you are out there and you think your elders or your old woman or your old man, they are witches. No, they are not witches. Forget about that thought. It's about time for us to get close to our leaders and ask them questions before they pass on. I'm telling you, most of our leaders have passed, have gone with such history, with such wisdom, and with such knowledge, because we don't really appreciate our culture. We don't really value them. And we do it as performing art, we think it's only good for the Europeans and Americans. That's why most of us, we are dancing to come to Europe. And sometimes when we are dancing and we see white people, we are very happy because the white people, the Europeans really respect our culture. So when we see them, because they respect it, when we see them, we want to give them all. But what about our own people? What about our own people? Last Wednesday, I was talking about names. Why do we even allow ourselves and our name should be changed for us? Why do we even allow ourselves to give ourselves European names? So these are some of the things. So it's about time that we, the new generation that we are coming, we need to put some charges over there. We need to put some changes. We need to put some steps over that. It's about time that we know our names. We know our culture. No, you have to know what makes you you. And you have to respect your elders. You have to respect your elders. It is very important. And I'm coming to you with humble spirit that know yourself. What do you know about your culture? What do you know? Do you just go and celebrate? I'm telling you, I'm a Gama. And I know a lot of people, when they reach Omoho, they go out there and they celebrate Omoho. But what do you know about Omoho? Have you really take your time and ask questions about Omoho? And why is that from all Accra, all Ghanalands, the way we celebrate Omoho, we celebrate in different varieties. We need to know about all those things. When you go to Gamashi, they say Omoho, but the way they do it is different. When you go to Su, they say Omoho, but it's also different. When you come to La, Omoho, different. When you go to Tashi, Omoho, different. When you go to Nungwa, Omoho, different. When you go to Chama, Omoho, different. Boom. Adang Shula. They are all calling Omoho, but when you are looking at it, they all have their own symbols and the way they do about it. And if you are from Nungwa, and you are doing the Omoho as a guy from Nungwa, what do you know about your culture or Omoho? Do you just go there and celebrate it, or do you know the history? And anything that your elders tells you about Nungwa festival, have you really take your time and go deep and make sure that what your elders are telling you is true? Rose, welcome to my page. Let me tell you, there are a lot of elders people in our tribe. And most of the time, the story that they will give you about your own story, they are not even true. Because them themselves, they do not get time to ask their father or their grandparents questions. And their grandparents have left and go. And now they have grown up to become an elder person. Because they don't know, they try to give you some false stories. I want to repeat myself again. I said there are a lot of old people that they don't even know their stories. They don't even know their names, how they're supposed to name their names. Because them themselves, when they were child or teenagers, they did not ask questions. And I don't want you and I to repeat the same questions. That's what I'm telling you. It's about time you ask your parents questions. As Amachewi, as Lenshi, as Bubuna, as Klobo, as Odamitena, what do you supposed to do as Amachewi? What are the things that you're supposed to do as Kloboyo? What are some of the things that you're supposed to do as an account man? What are the things that you're supposed to do as an Ewe man? What are things that you're supposed to do as a Nordnana, as the Degbani man? These are something that when you keep asking your elders and they give you the possible answers, you can be able to protect yourself. you can be able to protect yourself. And these are very, very important. Sometimes we let all these things go away because we think they are not really important or necessary in our life. But why are you called Ama? Do you know why you be called Ama? And who bring the name Ama? And what does Ama do? And what does Ama not supposed to do? Atre, why are you called Atre? Are you the one who give yourself Atre? No, your parents give you the name Atre. So you have to ask your daddy, why are you called Atre? And what the meaning of Atre? And what are the responsibilities of Atre? And what are the things that if Atre do will not prosper? And what are the things that if Atre do will prosper? I say our forefathers have wisdom and knowledge about things that they do before they left us. But because we, the generation coming, we don't see them as important. We don't even respect them. So we don't ask. But today, Anca TV is telling you it's about time to get close to your elders and ask them questions. It's about time. Emanoko, welcome to my page. God bless you. It's about time. So please, let's put an effort into it. If you are living in America, Germany, you can pick up a phone and ask your forefathers question. Ask your leaders question. What makes you that person? So the question is that, what do you know about your tradition? What do you know about your tradition? So when I went home to Ghana, I asked my uncle a question. That where did we Amachewi we came from? And all the time when I go, I ask him questions. Because sometimes I feel that things that we're supposed to ask, we don't get a chance to ask, you know. And sometimes to our elders too, if you are asking them questions, instead of them to get time to answer you the question, sometimes they think that you are asking them too much questions. But as a wisdom man or as a wisdom child, you always have to find the right time and the right tone to ask questions. You understand? So I was asking my uncle this question, that Amache, where we came from. You understand? So sometimes when people say that we're from Israel and all those kind of questions, it's a lot of question marks out there. I mean, what he told me, I'm just thinking right now, should I really share with you guys or should I keep it for some time? But the answer that he gave me and where we are coming from, it's really serious for me. And I'm thinking about it every day, every time. I mean, as Amachewi, our God is Ningwa. I mean, we worship Ningwa. So I'm aware of that. But how many Amachewi people even believe in that spirit? I mean, Pukwasi, which we call Pukwaba, is Kukwasi. You understand? It is where our forefathers are all, the one that we all came through him. That is where he established. You understand? That's where he established Kukwasi. That's where all the story begins from Amachewi. Before from Kukwasi, we settled in Jamestown, Accra. And from Jamestown, we came to Osu. And then from Osu, we end at Teshin. So we have Amachewi in Teshin, in Osu, in Jamestown. But the head is from Kukwasi. Now we call it Pukwasi. So I'm just telling you, because I ask questions, I know where I'm coming from, and then I know how Amachewi came into the Ghana land, and I know which God that we belongs to, which is Ningwa. So the chief priest that is worship Ningwa, we call Numogbelinfo. You know, he's our leader. And he have a lot of history to tell as a Amachewi. But I'm just telling you that these are very important for you to know. If you don't believe it, if you don't believe the story that they are telling you, just ask these questions and put it in your head so that one day one of your children will be interested. Do you understand? So, what do you know about your culture? What do you know about your culture? Let us enjoy Nita Titete one more. Yeah. Hey, this is Anca TV. Ole femo. Yes, it is a lovely Saturday. Lovely Saturday. I hope you are enjoying the program. What do you know about your culture? That's the topic. What do you know about your culture? What do you know about your culture? What do you know about your tradition, customs? What do you know about yourself as human being, as an Akan, as an Ewe, as Northerner, as in Ghana? What do you know about your traditional customs? Thank you very much for your time. Let's go for a short break, and when we come back, we continue the program.
Hi, my name is Weyala, aka the Lioness of Africa. This message goes to all Ghanaians in the performing arts. Have you heard of Agobini Cultural Arts? If you haven't, well, Agobini Cultural Arts is an organization, an NGO, which researches, preserves, and saves or help save amateur cultural groups to help them or take them to the next level. You can check them out on Facebook, Instagram, Agobini Cultural Arts, and then get all your information or details that you need to know. So if you are watching and you are in the performing arts, let's all come together and support. Thank you.
Yeah, Weyala has called that we all need to come together and support Agobini Culture Arts. Indeed, we need support. We need people that understand it, you know. And the program I'm doing is very, very interesting. It's very serious. It's something that we need to take it serious and see the way that we can move on of what I'm doing. So please, if you are there and you are interested and you have money that you can support this program, feel free to contact us on our Facebook. When you go to our Facebook page, Agobini Cultural Arts, our details, everything is there. Feel free. Or you can also contact me in Niyama Chukwu Facebook page and I'll have a discussion with you. But we are back in our topic. What do you know about yourself? When you visit Ghana primary schools and you call a child and you ask her or him this simple question, that what makes you a Ghanaian? Or if you are living home, you are home right now, you have a child that is around 15, 13, 12 years, just call that child and ask him what makes you a Ghanaian, or what do you know about your culture. It's really pity and sad that even our parents don't really teach us our culture, because I'm telling you, 85% of our parents have no knowledge about our culture, because we don't see the importance in it. As 85% of our parents, that we are really looking forward for them to teach us our cultures, our traditional customs. Even them themselves, they don't know. The same thing, we have a lot of herders who are around 60, 70, 80, and even they don't even know, because they don't ask. Because we don't ask questions. Because we don't have time for it. We don't see that it's really important to know what makes you a Ghanaian. What I mean about your culture. The libation that our forefathers were pouring. The words that they are saying. What are those meaning? And those all are prayers. Nyake boboma de san no ba wale okusumi ni shia no je asino le ni bi na afio yem ke ni bi na afie yem ene me enya eya bobomocho no yin because bobomocho no yin oje mukomi ni mone mi oje ni oba shigbon no na wo eje mukomi ni naga mo na wo je mukomi ni moko ni babuade dani wo fe wo bajejin lo mo fia mo yin egbe no lo bobomo no taje shia no jemi ani obi ake shia ni jemi mi di jinu na afio ke mi jinu na asa ni afio yem mi no li ye shia no jemi do jinu ni mi to ribo odwe aka mi no li yo kusun aka ayin pai na yo to bobomo de san onu osisi ehan ate ni yemo na ajo e npa yele momi ani onu oshino alo ni onu ahun ofragelo ni akenhwe. Mama Comfort 30 long time, welcome to my page, God bless you. Ona njo mini jino ni bo ole ya oshian ni femum ki ge shian ni bo mai shi woku shian ni ama na to le woku shian wo game wo to le mi ya woku shian njema ababo aboye njema ke mena ke himejie otu se njema ba sa abo efun na ka shian no jamien alo na ka woku e no jamien na ka woku e mini ni oleyemi ani onye ochi obenke ohimejie no nyo obenka ima mini wo acho shian na neke mini ewo akawo ka fe neke mini ewo akawo fe neke ni mini wo gba eji neke ona ndojinu fi obobo be pia towo ejen because nipi nesa no wo fio ni wo bi ko na ba ka wo won fe o je shian na mi akeka pelu ni o pelu ni no ko ge fe bo shi ona ko ake oni bi fe basa ne hu because obiko ni chamashia pepo na ya apone che wo ya eku because what na important ni eyin alo what na the important what na beneji ake ni ne chamashia pe ni na samaya na eyan lo samaya chamashia pe wo ya chamashia pe shiko ochegbo alo yengbo e no le oli ochemashia segbe no ya no abo amale ka fu nyi ko chepe keke chamashia ocho mege wo don Okay, chamashia fi yunuko. Januko Ibadan. Lo be piko ba wogama asati I mean wale loko. He me jeneje what buwa me. Ye me jeneje what buwa me. Ni ye me people touch man ame tamele loko because I'm a fan. Amu ambiko sanjina sananya kame. Lo wo chemeka wo nyem piete gbonyaje. Na me ke ni le piete na sanaka ni le ase awo. Wo bu wo ni bi. Wo na ke enya ke wo bu. Lo mi ba ke mi no le yokusun. Ni Odate, welcome to my page. Thank you. Mini Oleye Okusumi. This is just a simple question that I want you to really think about it. I'm not forcing you. You have the right to choose how you want to live your life. But today, I'm also telling you that things that our ancestors left for us, they are very important that we take good care of it. Aka adi otofo. Otofo kaka, the word otofo opponent cheto no his name. The word otofo, the word pele te onuoshiate. Nonfebo, that's what makes you a gama. That doa dance, the kitty dance, that's what makes you an akan. And how do you understand akiti? How do you understand adoa? Have you really take time to ask your great-great-grandparents about the meaning of adoa and why are we doing adoa and why should we do adoa and which days and which month or which time is good for us to do adoa? No fun I feel I didn't faint tibili holom. Nibi ni I feel I didn't faint in tibili holm. Ni na kan tibili no ni feel bobo. Everything that we does concern our tradition. There are secrets in there. And most of the time, because we don't ask questions for us to know more things about our tradition, the secret has been hiding from us. And we are just doing the surface. And we think we are doing the right thing. Neo Datike, you are right. The Kusum is dying. Olancho, Nin Solomon, she welcome to my page. God bless you all. Ona. Mom, know your tradition. Don't let anyone deceive you that our tradition is evil. Okay, assume it is evil. Assume it is not good. But what do you know about it? What do you know? That's why you can say that it's not good. Ona niye ko kase go eni onyo oke mwake eni because onako time no ba kase eni. Ona ke onye okase eni no nake eni ke o ke muko oke reference fita yale no make a point ke fita ke o ni ne ene ke newo nke eni. Ona njo no nke know your tradition. Kakolage don't see that I'm just saying. I know these days when you come on Facebook, you know, everybody have his own topic. It's a lot of video, Facebook, social media thing. But this thing that I'm really telling you is something that, I mean, what I'm doing is a calling, you know, because sometimes before I come here, it's like thousands of voices speaking to me. So I know what I'm doing and I know the message that they are giving to me and I'm passing it on. I'm just doing this because it is my responsibility to do it. And I know thousands of people have gone to school and learned this, what I'm teaching you, and they call themselves professors and doctors and things. But sometimes we think African histories or African traditional costumes is only good for the Europeans. So most of the time, when we package ourselves, we want to sell to the Western world because for them, they have an open mind to listen and learn from our tradition, and that's what they are using to build their country, and we are enjoying it. But when it comes to Ghana, because we have it, we don't really share it. We don't really see the importance into our tradition. Ona, ko baga shikma ba shikma. Ngeta shi washi okpa. Shi mini wo teshi me washi okpa. Ko bi me. Ye teshi ake mini wo teshi me washi okpa. Maka wake 85 people don't leno no washi okpa. Ngaka ashikma. The word ashikma tebo no shite. Kete shi odi wo ma tebo no shite odroko epo because ono je ashikma no shieku. Ala no leko. And akuchi eyin yo teshi de fi teshi. Una flag dien fena gen weteshi. Shi flag eyin yo dan de fi flag. Ni flag dien fena ponete o le amegbe. Kake tafu to no tafu shiten. Kake kolu woko to no shiten. no jino ni ko ba ke wo bu na kan bi e lo wo bi sani wona wonu na che na awie so le what's called people get me no we na to le tafo ye fo me no ake tafo ye fo me no afi flag na get tafo me ne wo afi flag na ka nancy me no afi flag na get gbe mateli you these are some of the things I'm telling you that my brother don't be mistaken oh don't be mistaken. If you don't know certain things, it's about time for you to start asking your parents before they pass. It's about time that you ask your grandchildren, your grandparents before they pass. Come on. Sometimes, you see, we are growing. And now you are 30 years, you are 20 years. You may not think that this is very important. But maybe when you are 50 years, before you realize you are in a position whereby the next generation, you have to explain this all to them. But then it was too late because you have not taken time to ask questions because you don't respect those things. Come on, there are a lot of people now live like a one po ba mo ami. Meye, now like a one ba mo ami. Alo meye, now like about one me numo po. Lo ami ke culture, alo ami tradition efe logo. She be me ne e baga sana wo mo ko wulo mo. Asa sana wo mo ka safuache. Asa na aba mo na ka me. Ba ko a twa me ni bi ne efe. Ona njo ba ba chombo ni chomo yo ne before na ba chombo ha onye ba pe ko no pa so na keke ko ye wo miemo no obi ni no to na chombo afi enyo afi ete afi ejwe afi enumo no gada ni bia no le pa ka ba wo wulo mopo ni tru ka ba wo bu you have knowledge about it. You have knowledge. That's what I'm telling you, that know your culture. I'm not coming here to really fox you, but I'm telling you something that even me myself I have missed. Kubo beni pa yo wala mi ke wo man kusun egba na because if it mo wo gama kusun ni bi fiko wo bone shika ko be me pote de ko o ba na uno ohie pa yo ye kura ba fio wala yen shi na ka me fe ni suga sare ba na kampo in the first place. She been in patrons and then in Naga Kwe. I should have asked my father some questions. This morning I can mistake about continue war. Today I'm telling you, ask questions. I say everywhere you from, there's something there that you don't know. There's something that you don't supposed to do. And if you are doing that thing, maybe I know prosper. She get more fair like I know actually. You need to ask questions. My brother, my sister, it's like I'm preaching to you. And I'm telling you something that if I'm selfish, I will not come and sit and talk to you. I come with a clean heart. I'm just chulo. They just sent me. So what they say, the message that they gave to me to provide, that's what I'm giving you. It's about time to know your culture. It's about time to know your roots. It's about time to know who you are, the meaning of your name, and why you are calling that. Even the day you were born, the day you were born, you need to ask a question. If someone is born on this Tuesday or Wednesday, what are the spirit forces around you? When you are born Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday have its own kind of spirit. Saturday the same thing. Thursday the same thing. So if you are born on Saturday, what are the spirits around you? And as a Saturday born, what are some of the things that if you do, it open more doors for you? And Saturday and Sunday or Tuesday or Wednesday, what are the things that if you does on the same day, the day you were born, which is Wednesday, what exactly do you need to do? Hold on, John. Nibi nefe watch me to igbedas no to ha mo fiamu. She because we will be ni wodwomo efite fio ni wonaga na kamacha ni bi abunsan alo won jamo ke ni bi wo wonyagio. She jela mi ni kwanchi, welcome to my page. God bless you. She jela mi anyage noko yejin. Noko no nu shishin. Le to ma ke ko nu shishin be to ke be yin. Shishin no nu na ga hi shikati o anu shishinkun wana ka suma ni na yin abokan dieba Ko be on like a bachabo. Ko be he wale dear bajin. I tell you, like a fear to for no na he wale. She obiaga na ba na che na holo dido no mini bani. Mini jina ka ba be. Ni mini wona ka ba pe ache. Na na we gan one buy she badging p ni gbe eji woda badging p ni won laje because of development, because of what na ndi bi ni aka mumofonji lo alaka wo na no what say ye ni bia me. So I'm just asking you, what do you know about your culture? What do you know about yourself, my brother? It's about time you should go back to your villages to ask some questions. It's about time. My way by Sunday in a special time. But more keba mi we ma we ji me ko nke ba ni obehi wale ni fe yibo no popo na ache na ka baaji yin na ka ho na frabo no efe no nu enyo etedwe do na wale kele no tishin ani na ka ba obi esanelo mo we ba ko ga na achole nyanyina ne ka nyanyina ne wona ye wo kusu ni fe momi wo bulo menke wo wayi ni amke fami kwe shi wayi po wole ne ke ba ne nyanya ne wo chole nyanya shi mini wo na ka ba pe ni wo che mechusu na amke fami ko mini wo na ka ba pe no fa na afi ofe na ka ba e ba mi mini wo na ka ba pe ni mini le nyanya ni ka ga nyanya to nu shishi ya te even mi poni ka wo yo poni che nu shishi shi mumu kemi ni mi kebo lo muni ka wo yo ne beni mi wie ni bobo to ni ke chose bo mun kana no ke chose nge na bu aka jaji osani ni dia ke jaji oni na bu aka jaji osaji ni dia ke sa ni o won jaji sani. So know your roots, know where you're coming from. Don't be ashamed of your culture. Don't be ashamed of your identity. You are who you are because of your forefather, the way they have made their structures. Mino game where you're coming a banku. Come back, no go poeba. No, the fit of game a banku can come to you when you have money. Say where you know what je, no over share, could you banku come to you one nearly. Say where if it be family and they get tawumo. Ni abele jino ni ko yin wa yon survive here no ne gwa na ge banku ke komiji woni ni ke sito ko sko po sito no lo chi banku no e fasa ko ba ile ya no otu oyin egbe se ko no ko hewo po hewo ni wo you coming ona ncho ni come po ne chan wona ga sma come po ne de ga we money she je machine ni bro fokeba na ga gbla abele come a che come da un never to coming. When I never know Jini Kasemo, no, I can be sunny. We will know where we are coming from. And the reason why our forefathers put this strategy, then we will go back and always we will go back. And I don't know even our system. I don't know why our ministers, our presidents, I don't know why they have not seen that this is who we are, Ghanaians, our culture. So in everything, our culture should be the first priority. If the kind of education they are giving to us in school is supposed to be our identity. For us to know each other cultures is very, very important. It's very, very important. I mean, why should we even have with the whole of West Africa or the whole of Ghana? Why is it difficult for us to have how many languages do we have in Ghana? And that's because of that we cannot come together because of language. I'm not saying that we don't speak a language, but if we all come together as Ghanaians and find a common idea and how to communicate, see, we see the importance of one language. I don't want to shift to my topic, but know your culture, know your identity, know yourself. Things that you don't understand concern your culture, and you may think it's bad thing. Don't think. Ask question before you think it's bad thing. Call you go na wule wulomo na ni wonche ni kanya gele. Chio benkele. Kele gbasani. You no go no labor kebo. That's what I'm telling you, you know. And it's only Anca TV that can bring you that message, you know. And I want you to share the video so that other people too will get notifications so that they can listen to what I'm saying. Because what I'm saying, it is the moment. It's a message that we are fading in our daily life just because we don't know our culture. Just because we don't know our traditional customs. And we behave like there's nothing out there. Why are you calling that name? The name that they have given to you. Do you really understand that name? Do you know what that name would do for you? So let's keep in touch. Let's keep supporting one another. Let's keep moving forward. And that's the best way that we can achieve a lot of things. Our drumming. You need to know the meaning of the drumming, the dance and everything. Adiagba. All these things is very important. Know your culture. I'm very happy and I'm really appreciating that you have time with me. We go through all this. Let's listen one more to our music. In about 3 minutes, I'll say bye-bye to you guys all. Yeah, after this song, we say bye. Catch you next Wednesday with nice topic. Jojo. Yeah. Next week, Wednesday, we'll see you again on Anca TV. After this meeting, we'll say bye. If you just came, you can go back and watch my video. This is Anca TV. Chichi. Chichi amuade ade la so bile chichi obame bile ade chichi obame bile ade chichi. I love you all. Choba, 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 choba. Choba, 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 choba. Please, you can support this program too on YouTube. YouTube, you write Anca TV GH. Chichi amuade ade la so bile chichi obame bile ade chichi egbepon. Thank you very much. And once again, my name is Ni Amatukwenim. You can always call me Akwele B. Amba. Thank you, and I will see you next week Wednesday at the same time, at the same place. We love you. See you. Muchu. Bye.